For the people that don't know at home, we're actually brothers. Daddy heard, he's like, what? we
put all these logs and branches. There was a tree falling down on the creek already, but it wasn't big enough to get across. So we kept putting trees and branches on the floor. Yeah, if it wasn't for him, it wasn't there, I probably would have drowned. Yeah. So yeah.
Hey guys, I'm Luke.
And I'm Toni, and this is another episode of Campfire Stories,
where we tell you a story you didn't want to hear, advice you didn't ask for, and a joke that you don't find funny. So, for the people that don't know at home, we're actually brothers. And the story I have today, I'm not sure if I told you the story, is of Daddy. So one time Daddy heard, I think it was Kat or me, use the phrase whoop whoop. So it's like, we're talking about something like, oh man, we're talking about something, I go, where'd you go? Oh man, the party was all the way out in whoop whoop. I was talking to somebody else, and then Daddy heard, he's like, whoop whoop? What is this? It's in whoop whoop, it's thinking, right? He's like trying to figure it out, and he's trying to like Google Maps, he's trying to find out Google Maps. So he goes and then he tries to ask Kat. He's like, what's whoop? And Kat tries to explain to him, whoop whoop's not a real place. Whoop whoop's not a real place. It's just someone that's far away, and you just say, oh, it's really, really far away. And you can tell that he's trying to figure out, understand what it means, but he doesn't quite grab the concept. And for those that don't know, our dad's Mexican. So we're trying to explain to him an Aussie phrase, whoop whoop, and for my Mexican dad, he's not really getting it. And so it's when we went to
Mambula.
No, not Mambula. Puffing Billy. We went to Puffing Billy. We're all there together as a family, and we're riding the train. And as we're riding the train, there was some person that was running. But where it was the middle of nowhere. It was like this. It was like the middle of nowhere. Some person was jogging, going for a run. And then Daddy saw them, and then he goes, and then he clicked. He goes, Kat, he's in Bugga Bugga. And we're like, but Kat didn't know what he was talking about. Kat's like, what? He goes, Bugga Bugga. He's in Bugga Bugga. Yes, Bugga Bugga. Like, what do you mean? And I was like, I didn't get what he's saying. And Kat's like, oh, you mean whoop whoop? That's the one. He's in whoop whoop.
So I got a bit of advice that I would like to say, but it all started when I was 13.
Yeah.
On a weekend. It was like first couple of months in Year 7, and we went to me and my mates. We wanted to go to the Dandenong Creek, and just like run a muck, whatever, ride bikes, whatever. But this time we wanted to walk around the creek to see how far it goes and do like a full circuit around it.
What do you mean? How far it goes?
So like
towards the basketball stadium?
We wanted to walk across over the bridge near my farm.
Yeah.
And then walk, because that side we never walked on. We always walk on the other side near our house.
Yeah.
In Justin Crescent. We walk on our side. So we went, the other side is unexplored for us. We were young.
So we walk to Mayan Farm Bridge
and then cut through
and come back
on the border of the fences
and walk along Mayan Farm
fence. Yeah.
All right, okay.
And so we wanted to see, we walked for a fair bit down past Mayan Farm. And we kept walking, and the night before it was raining, and so the stream was all flooded, and it was a very high currents, and so we were walking, and then we were like, we need to get back, and we couldn't be bothered walking all the way around again, so we said, we might as well just make a shortcut, and we put we put all these logs and branches. There was a tree falling down on the creek already, but it wasn't big enough to get across. So we kept putting trees and branches on the floor to get on the river to get across. And then, but the thing is, we made it and it made it go into a bush, but we can't see what's underneath the bush or what's in the bush or how far the other side of the bush is.
Yeah.
And then we thought we had enough logs and stuff that goes into that bush. We're like, someone's got to go across. And they're like, who's the lightest? And at the time, I was quite small, a small teenager. I was a small kid at that time. And I walked across first. And when I was walking across, I just walked into the bushes where we couldn't see. And when I went into the bushes, one of the branches just broke near the bush. And I fell straight into the river, into the creek.
Then from where you fell, how far were you from the other side?
I couldn't see the bush. The bush was there. You can't see.
It's just a full bush.
Yeah. We just thought we'd go through the bush somehow. We thought the bush was not going to be too far off the land. You know what I mean?
Then how was it? You don't know.
Well, I don't know. We couldn't see. I just fell straight through to the water, and I tried to swim up, but
So then you're drowning. You're under the water drowning.
I'm drowning. Yeah, I'm drowning, and I'm trying to swim up, but I can't swim up. Because
the current's so strong.
The current's so strong, and I just got to a point where I was like, I'm not getting out of this, and I thought, I'm never getting out of this, and I'm gonna drown, and then I started panicking, and all my friends, they're all scared. They didn't know what to do. They were shocked. They were shocked. Like, they can't see me. It was all muddy water in the creek water. You can't see nothing, and we're all in shock. I'm in shock. I'm shocked, and at that moment, when all my friends were shocked, not sure what to do, I had just one of my other big friends, who probably hit puberty first. He walked in first, and he just picked me up. Yeah, I don't know. None of my friends could see me, but he just saw a bit on my shirt flapping around, and he just picked me up, bro. And I got out, and I was like...
Was he in the creek or standing on the log?
He was in the river, bro. He walked into the river. He was quite big and standing out in the river. Yeah. Yeah. It was, if it wasn't for him that wasn't there, I probably would have drowned. Yeah. So yeah, I got picked up. I got out, and I was in shock. I was like, bro, like all my friends were like, we didn't know what to say. Let's go. Let's walk the long way. And when I was younger, like before that moment, when I was younger, I thought I was a kid. I thought I was invincible, and I thought I just could do whatever I wanted to do in life. And even when you're young, like when you're 12, the first 12 years of your life, it feels like you've lived so long. You know, time goes so slow.
Yeah.
And now when you're an adult, time goes so fast.
Yeah.
And so time was going so slow for me back then, and I thought I was invincible, always like protected and like, you know, cushioned. Everything was cushioned around me, everything. And at that moment, I felt the cushion left. There was no cushion around me at that moment. I was like, I was totally like exposed, totally.
You realized
how
precious life
is, and how easy it is for you to lose it. And yeah, so yeah, my advice is, yeah, mate, don't take shortcuts in life.
That is the most dramatic story for not taking a shortcut. Right? You know, I'm gonna reason why you should take a shortcut. Let me tell you the day I nearly died. But sorry, don't take shortcuts. Oh my gosh, bro! If you ever need a lesson, did I tell you the other day when I got pulled over?
Turn it off, don't touch anything.
There's no rest avoiding an RBT site.
You look drunk, sound drunk, smell drunk.
You're on a one-way ticket to jail, mate.
The other day I got pulled over. It was just like a random routine check, and the guy checked my license, and he goes, "Oh, it says here that you're meant to be wearing glasses." I said, no, I got contacts. He goes, "Mate, I don't care who you know." Alrighty, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed our campfire stories. Sorry you didn't want to hear advice you didn't ask for and a joke that you don't find funny, but probably really serious advice. We are right now on Blue Rag Range Track at the peak. Beautiful view. And yeah, we will have an episode coming out for our high country trips. I'm Luke. This is Toni, one of our mentors. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. Take care.